The shocking allegations levelled at Sean Diddy Combs have burst the floodgates on salacious claims about an industry many people believe harboured a monster. Understandably, the internet's ablaze with claims about these events and whether other powerful figures were involved too. Well, last week I interviewed Jaguar Wright, a singer-songwriter who's made claims about Diddy for years. Those claims had already received a lot of attention in the media across many platforms for many years. And that's the thing about platforms. The reality of the modern world is that pretty much everyone has a platform as long as they have something to say that other people want to hear. That's why we invited her on to be interviewed. The people making these claims have an audience with or without shows like mine. Well, Jaguar Wright unexpectedly made several serious allegations about Jay-Z and Beyonce during that interview. As I said in the moment, they were not present to respond or defend themselves, but now they have. Their lawyers contacted us to say that those claims were totally false and have no basis in fact, and we've therefore complied with the legal request to cut them from the original interview. Editing interviews is not something we do lightly at a show called Uncensored. But, like the proverbial cries of fire in a crowded theatre, there are legal limits on us too. And we apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce. We apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce. We apologise to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Well, now...
The reach of Jay and Bay is long. They reached on over there to the UK and said, Ninja, you better get it to daggone together and think again before you think of coming to us. Hey, we'll apologize, because basically that's what happened. Jaguar Wright can't be around here running off at the mouth the way that she want to. She was wilding out in this daggone interview. And Piers, while you're about to edit, we already have the original, so the editing ain't gonna make no daggone difference. So you best watch out when you're dealing with Jay and Bay, because they don't play. Many of people got issue with Jaguar Wright, but there's plenty of people that listen to her. And I don't understand how, with absolutely no proof, first of all. But second of all, she done admitted that she was basically a part of it. She was a dominatrix in the X industry. But this is someone that we should just start listening to about the claims of what someone else did. But we supposed to ignore her charges, which she did. Not charges as in legal, but just the charges that she's saying about other people, but nothing about her. Like, come on, that don't even make any daggone sense. And then she took her ass on over there to the Star show on YouTube to tell him and threaten him and talk greasy with him. And then when he was ready to wail off with foot up in that ass, I mean, this was over the phone, so please don't take that literally. Then everybody gonna come to him, completely ignoring the way that she was talking to that daggone man, which is very different than the way that she was talking to this man on the daggone screen. But you know, you're just supposed to ignore that because I guess she a black woman and she able to go anywhere, however, whenever, to say whatever, whenever, and no one's supposed to say anything about it. She is wilding. I know people said that she's been talking, but here's the thing, is she been talking about herself? When she went on to the daggone Star show, she said that she has in her hand a prawn tape of underage persons with regard to Star's brother Buck Wild. Nobody has a problem with that? No. Why is it that women talk, people seem to not be able to hear anything, but as soon as a man belches, it's the worst thing in the daggone world? Why is it that women are trying to eradicate men so daggone bad that you think that you can do and say whatever you want? Just say that there's something going on with regard to the Diddy situation and Jay-Z and Beyonce. I've been saying this since these stupid stories started coming out. Everybody got something to say now. Everybody got something to say now, child. They wasn't even saying nothing once the Cassie daggone thing got settled. But now that he in jail, I guess maybe they feel like he's safe or they're safe. Now everybody want to run off at the mouth about who they saw. Child, we don't care, because none of that is going to convict daggone Diddy. And y'all didn't mind when you was hanging out in the Hamptons, when you was hanging out in Miami, when you was hanging out in California, when you was hanging out in daggone New York, when you was going to all the parties, when you was in the camera, when you was dancing around, when you was getting drunk off the Ciroc and whatever the hell else he had going on, when you was partying it down, when Drea was out there with the daggone son, because child, that's a whole nother story. Nobody gave one damn. Nobody gave one damn. I'm tired of hearing this. All these damn victims with adults. No how, no way. Because I'm telling you. Any of these people where they really are trying to take them seriously, if they ever went back, they should be thrown the hell out. Everybody that's talking, that's scared. Now people are allegedly out here paying people off. How the hell you gonna pay people off, but then you want to hold Diddy accountable to what happened to them? Obviously, the person that's paying must got something to do with that mess too, but just totally ignore that. Just totally ignore that. This is crazy. This whole situation is crazy. Another situation where somebody was just one whole mastermind, no help. The people along the side don't matter now. I guess because how many people do you need to discuss this? How many? They've already raided the man's house, and I'm just going to go out on a limb and think that Puffy is someone who does keep evidence for future. That would make sense. He would keep something in order to be able to hold it over someone else. Allegedly, I can see him being that type person. But if all y'all want to keep talking about is all the escapades and what they was doing as adults, I don't give a damn. I don't hear none of y'all talking about any of these daggone charges where he should really be held accountable. Miss me with the ex-trafficking. How you gonna have a whole prawn worker, an ex-worker, talk about she was forced to have ex? Ma'am, that's your job. That's your specialty, okay? Don't put yourself in dumbass situations and then turn around and then be all, oh my God, when something dumb happens to you. You want to put yourself in a dumb situation because of all this woman power and we can do everything a man can do, but suddenly, somehow, you can't defend yourself against a daggone man. Allegedly. Because I'm telling you, half of this crap with regard to Puffy, I could care less about. Most of it don't even matter. And I'm just still appalled with OF being one of the biggest rising apps in the last 4 damn years, making hand over damn fist, led by a man while these biatches is on there busting it open for a real one. Shout out to Anton. Now all of a sudden we want to act like we innocents. Ain't none of y'all innocent. Ain't none of y'all angels. Ain't none of y'all virgins. And y'all knew what the hell you was doing. You knew what went on there. You still went any daggone way. Playing with fire, your ass got burnt, now you want to cry foul. It's the typical biatch way. It's the typical biatch way. I don't care that Puffy is ABCD or part-time ABCD, and no one else should care anyway. If everybody's all accepting, I'm confused as to why that's a big deal. Women making decisions because they want money so bad, they want to be in the business so bad, they want to be rappers so bad, they want to be around him so bad. You know what you get when you want something that daggone bad? Whatever you got, that's what you get. Accept responsibility and accountability for the dumbass decisions that y'all made. I know that's just crazy talk because in the world today, we're supposed to just accept whatever anybody says. Well, that ain't me. And clearly, Jay-Z and Beyonce said, you better handle that, Piers. And Piers handled it. A black man and woman handled a white man over in the UK. More people should be talking about it, especially since y'all care so much about black and damn white. Jaguar Wright better watch out while she continues to run off at the daggone mouth. While a lot of people say she ain't been sued and nobody has shut her up, it's just a matter of time if she keep on wilding. She's just out here wilding, saying any old thing. And she's basically an ex-worker herself, a dominatrix. Child, this is so ridiculous. Anyway, that's it. That's all. Y'all make sure you go ahead and like this daggone video. Subscribe if you are new. Make sure you comment. I see you all in the next one.
We do not care.